Hey guys, sorry I can't be in school today. Have a little COVID situation. I don't have it. My son doesn't have it, but somebody at his daycare got it. So that means I had to close the daycare. So I'm playing daddy today, and I have to miss school until we can figure out childcare. So hopefully I'll be back really, really, really soon. Okay. So sorry about that. Miss you. My job is to try to make sure that you guys keep rocking and rolling and doing the stuff that you're supposed to do. So this is a little bit of directions on what you got to do. So please start in Google Classroom and go to our rule of law. So we're going to start today with our Martin Luther King document, Martin Luther King and the Rule of Law. Every Thursday, we analyze at least one political cartoon. So your political cartoon is the one on this document about Martin Luther King. So once it appears, looks like this. Your goal is to answer the 3 questions based on what you see and your analysis of this old political cartoon. This cartoon came out in the 1960s, so it's quite old, but you can still analyze it, and it's pretty good. It gives you an insight of what other people thought about Martin Luther King. So please start with that. Once you're done with that, you need to go back to Google Classroom and open up where it says the Rule of Law Seminar. It's like this. Here's the big question. Is it ever okay to break the law? Here are the words that you need to use. Here are the phrases, because what you're doing is you're writing your first essay for the class. Essay number 1, answering the question, is it ever okay to break the law? So start with some pre-writing. Okay, what would be nice is you start here with number 1. Write your thoughts. Is it okay to break the law? Ever okay? You could say yes, you could say no, you could say maybe. Number 2, give a reason why for your answer. And then number 3, this is the important part, find at least one quote that supports your point. So you got to refer back to the readings that we did, either Socrates or Martin Luther King. Second, for the pre-writing, you could do this. Give 3 reasons why for your answer. Okay, and then try to find a quote to back that up. And then underneath here, right here, is where you can write your essay, your draft of your essay. So a couple of guidelines for that essay. So you're writing an essay based on this. Is it ever okay to break the law? Socrates versus Martin Luther King Jr. And I'm telling you, it's not, supposed to be 3 pages or 5 pages or 5 paragraphs. It needs to be 500 words. All right, and 500 words really isn't that much. You should be able to crank that out pretty quickly. Think about it in terms of more than one paragraph. The kicker is this. You need to have supporting details. That means you need to have quotes from the readings, from the sources, from either Socrates or Martin Luther King. So I've gotten paragraphs like this before, and the problem with paragraphs like this, besides the fact that they use I think, don't use I think at the beginning of a sentence, guys. You don't need it. Just cut it out. But the main problem with this, besides it's just one long sentence, is there's no supporting details in it. There's no quote backing it up. There's nothing there. This is what's called a content-free sentence. In other words, it's BS. So avoid that. If you want to look at an example, I've got one right here from Miss Madison Wilson from a couple of years ago. And you could look at what she did. And it's really, you see, it's not that long. And it's not that hard to do, guys. And this is 500 words. Okay? So keep rocking, keep rolling, do your thing, keep your focus. If you need any help, please make sure you email me.